Jai Hind students. Dear students, today we will discuss about the mixture. In this video, we will discuss about the mixture, characteristics of the mixture and types of the mixture. First, we will discuss about the some components, some material present around us, or whatever we are using in our daily life. Suppose you have the solution of sugar in water. Sugar in water. Sugar you have added in the water. What is the meaning of it? It means you have prepared a solution. Means for the preparation of the solution we need two components. Another example, suppose chalk in water. Chalk and water, two components, means minimum two components are required to the formation of the mixture. It is the pure substance or impure substance? This is the question. Pure substances are the substance which is free from the impurity, means in which only one components are present. Only one component is present, that is pure component. But here, in case of mixture or solution, we can tell that minimum two components are required, means it is the impure substance. Why it is impure substance? Because it is prepared by the mixing of two or more than two components in indefinite proportions. You should keep in your mind that if definite proportions will be there, then it will be compound, not a mixture. And here both components, means added components should not be chemically react together, because if it will react, then it will form the new substance, that is the compound, not a mixture. So mixture is the impure components, impure substance which is formed by the mixing of two or more than two components in indefinite proportions. For example, sugar in water, milk in water, glucose in water, salt in water. These all will come under the mixture. Okay, that is, I told solid in liquid. Similarly, solid and solid can also mix together, like sulfur powder added in the powder of the magnet. So magnet and sulfur both will not react chemically at the room temperature. That is why it will form the mixture. But if you will heat this mixture of the sulfur and magnet, means you can tell, suppose iron, you have iron which is showing the magnetic property. So sulfur and iron, when you will mix together, then it will form the mixture, not a compound. But by strongly heating, these both will convert into the compound. Okay, now this mixture are two types. One is said to be the homogeneous mixture. Second is heterogeneous mixture. Homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. This homo word indicate the same. Homo means same. What is same? Same proportions. Same proportions means throughout the solution, the components are both components throughout the solution will be same. That is homogeneous mixture. Heterogeneous mixture are the mixture in which the mixed component will not be same throughout the mixture. Means here it will be not in the same composition at each and every point. For example, suppose you have added the salt in water. Example, salt in water. So by the addition of the salt in water, this is salt, suppose NaCl, you have added in water. So what will happen? After mixing, after stirring, it will form a homogeneous solution. It means the component of the NaCl and water throughout the solution will remain same at each and every place. Whenever you will try to take the taste of the salty water, this solution, then you will get the same taste from each and every point. It means the components of both salt and water are same throughout the solution. But in case of heterogeneous mixture, suppose you have a chalk in water, or suppose solid components I am telling, suppose Fe plus sulfur powder. Then what will happen? By the mixing of these both, we will not get the homogeneous solution, we will get the heterogeneous solution. Similarly, another example, chalk in water. By the addition of the chalk in water, what will happen? When you will keep the solution for some time, then this chalk particle will settle down and water particle will be on the upper layer. So this chalk in water is the example of the heterogeneous solution. Homogeneous solution, in which the both components, means the components of the mixture throughout the solutions are same. In case of heterogeneous mixture, the components of the mixture throughout the solution will not same. Now we will discuss about the characteristics of the matter. What is the characteristics of the matter, my dear? Characteristics of the mixture. Please correct it. Mixture. If we will discuss about the characteristics of the mixture, then we can tell that this whatever components we are adding to the formation of the mixture, its property will not change after formation of the mixture. If the property will not change, it means if you want, then you can separate them. You can separate the components by the physical means. By any physical process, you can separate the components of the mixture. This is the first property. Means first characteristic is the original property of the both components will not change in the solution. Second, it can be separated. The components of the mixture can be separated by the physical means or any physical method. Okay, my dear. Next one, it is reversible in nature. It can be separated. It means it is reversible in nature because it is a physical process. Reversible in nature means you will get the mixture. After that, if you want, then you can separate them. For example, suppose you have added the Fe with sulfur powder. Fe, which is showing the magnetic property. Magnetic property means it will attract by the magnet, but sulfur will not attract by the magnet. So if the mixture of both you will get, and if you want to separate it, then by use of the magnet you can separate it. Magnet will attract to the ion and sulfur will remain there. Okay, my dear. Now types of mixture, there are two types of mixture, homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. And this homogeneous mixture, if it is the solution, then it is said to be the true solution, or only solution word is sufficient for homogeneous. But heterogeneous solution further classified into two ways. One is the Plato